Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one and the only Rum Boys Fantasy Network. I am here with a breaking news update. I actually just dropped this first originally on SportsMe. Make sure you guys all download the SportsMe app and drop your takes on my thread there. Uh, Monkey Knife Fight promo code Rum Boys. Make sure you guys download the Monkey Knife Fight app. I'm just going to get right into this because this is super important. I'm really excited to talk about this. Um, Dak watch is officially over. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum Boys and girls, what it do? Dilly dilly. Dak watch is officially over. Um, it's been about a year and a half, 2 years that Dak and the Dallas Cowboys danced around on trying to get this deal done. And ultimately, finally, eventually, they get the deal done. Let's go ahead and get into the terms of the 4-year deal, $160 million, including a record $126 million guaranteed. The first 3 years averaged $42 million per year. The deal can be worth up to $164 million. The deal includes $66 million to sign and $75 million in year one. That is the most in NFL history. The most in NFL history. We're going to get into the fantasy impact here in just a moment. Think about it. I mean, just 66 just to sign, and then 75. I mean, in your first year. Um, Fuck, dude. I mean, that's a lot of bread. That's a lot of money. I want to know from you guys in the chat. Do you feel like that was worth it? Do you let's first go into that. I mean, do you feel like the money was worth it? I feel like Dak was worth the money. Highest signing bonus in NFL history. Russell Wilson said at 65 million. Aaron Rodgers 57.5. Matt Stafford 50 million. Matt Ryan 46 and a half. Joe Flacco 40 million. Aaron Donald 40 million. So I mean. Almost missed the Dax special. Well, let's go, Dallas. What's up, Tino? What's up, Tino? Here before freaks say he's overpaid. No, I don't feel that Dak is overpaid. So I just want to first, before anyone wants to dive off into the comment section and chew my head off, look, this is probably the best quarterback that you guys have had in a hot moment. Couldn't quite get it done in the Romo years. Dak is the best thing that you have right now. One of the better quarterbacks in the league. You drafted this guy in the 4th round, and you didn't even think that he was going to pan out in the manner that he has. He absolutely deserves the money. Many people are going to be like, "Well, he doesn't have a ring." Well, plenty of quarterbacks got paid before they even got a Super Bowl appearance. There's quarterbacks that are getting paid that have gotten paid without even making it into the Super Bowl. So I don't want to hear that. We're in an era where the quarterback market was going to get restructured anyways. We've been seeing this from years ago since contracts like Goff and hell, Sam Bradford had an ungodly contract. We've seen this. It's progressed. Jimmy Garoppolo, we've seen this. It's progressed. And I don't think that it's ever going to stop. I think the quarterbacks are just going to keep getting paid more and more money. It's going to become harder and harder to get a quarterback for the low. And it's going to become more important that when you have a quarterback on a rookie deal that's coming in to be a starter for teams to go out there and win. So that's how I feel about the whole Dak being overpaid argument. That is my debate against that. If you want to win fucking championships, you need to pay your players. And we saw last year how night and day that this team was without Dak. Like without Mr. Prescott, without Dakota, Dallas is abysmal. Okay, they can't make shit happen. They're not going to fucking win games. Zeke is completely erased off the goddamn stat sheet, practically damn near. Tony Pollard looked damn good because, I mean, Zeke just wasn't really getting it done, so they started using Tony a lot more. Just a whole hell of a lot of shit. Dak is an overall better quarterback. There should not be a single person out there stating that this was a bad move. Now, to every good thing there are negatives. There are negatives. Dak being gone changed the entire offense. Jerry is hoping his injury doesn't affect him, but Dak really isn't a runner anyway. This is true. This is true. This is true. And I think that he'll be fine. I think that he'll be fine. $500 million is a new standard for QB contracts, right? But let's kind of get into get into. I mean, first let's get into the regular football side of things. Okay, this does make the Dallas Cowboys a contender. Okay, we saw that with Dak, they were winning games. They looked damn good. Dallas could have gone significantly further if it wasn't for the Dak Prescott injury. Okay, that's the one justification. Let's get into I remember. Let's get into the cons now. The cons about this: you now don't have the ability to sign anybody else, Dallas. You now do not have the ability to sign anybody else. So it has to be win now mentality. You are in a win now window. How that's going to work out for you guys, that's for the season to determine. That's for 16 games worth of play, 17 games worth of play to determine. Okay, so that's that part. I don't want Dallas fans to start coming out to work. Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl now. Like, no, he needs to make it healthy through a whole fucking season. That's step one for you guys. So you just slow your roll there, Buccos, out there in fucking Dallas town, that Dallasville. Now, on the fantasy football side of things, this means that now we don't have to worry about Russell Wilson moving. Okay. It's now, to me, what this tells me is that it's now more likely that Russell Wilson stays in Seattle, or the Bears are going to have to pony up a whole hell of a lot if they want to get Russell or Watson in terms of trade talks. All right, March 17th is going to begin free agency. A couple of days before that is like legal tampering period, some shit like that. Okay. Did they offer Dak $34 million per year 2 years ago with incentives to go over $40 million? Dak should have signed 2 years ago. No, Dak. This deal is perfect for Dak. This is exactly what Dak was wanting. This is what Dak was pushing for. He gets a 4-year deal. They wanted to put him on a 5-year deal originally. They wanted to put him on a 5-year deal, and it was going to be like for like less than this. This is around what he was wanting. They just had to figure out a way to get it done. Now for how this affects Dak. Dak has to. How this affects all Dallas skill position players in terms of fantasy football. The stock is definitely now up on those players because now it is very evident, it is very clear that Dallas is going to ride off into the sunset for the next 4 years with Dakota under center. I want CD Lamb shares now. Now I'm buying into CD Lamb right here, right now. If we're in dynasty leagues together, fuck yeah! Like I want your CD Lamb shares. Amari Cooper, still probably around that 5th round value that you probably have gotten him in past leagues in the past years. Now, how it's going to affect the backfield. This is going to make Zeke better. One, from a fucking mental health standpoint, Zeke is going to be like, yo, my friend is there. Like now he's going to want to try and do a lot better. The line is definitely going to feel a lot more motivated to actually fucking block for Dak now, and not have what happened last year happen again, and not have history repeat itself. Now, with that being said, and with that being stated, Dallas either has to do one of two things during the offseason with that O-line. Either you're going to make moves somehow, some way. You don't got money now, so I don't know how the fuck that's going to happen. Okay. If you don't make moves on the offensive line, via free agency, trade, or draft, it's definitely probably going to happen in the draft for sure with whatever picks you do have. So that'll have to happen for Dallas's O-line. If you don't solve it through one of those 3 phases, one of those 3 scenarios, trade, free agency, draft, then you fucking need to figure out. You need to figure out. No, I do not believe that he is. You need to figure out getting chemistry down on that front line to keep Dak upright. I said this before on my SportsMe. I'm gonna say it now here on the YouTube live and on the Periscope, okay, and on our Twitch channel. Dak is healthy for a full season. For fantasy football purposes, you're looking at yourself possibly in a playoff position. If we're talking 12 team, let's go 12 team, 6 of you get in. All right. You could be one of those 6 people in just off of who your quarterback is alone. I mean, of course, the rest of the roster construction is going to have to break down right for you. But you could be finding yourself in in the course of over 5 games, Dak Prescott led the fucking league in passing. Like, do I really need to say any more than that? He really looked like that he was probably going to be the league MVP at the rate that he was playing. And they were putting up mad points. Dallas just doesn't have a fucking defense. It was a big portion of their problem. And then after Dak went down, just the offense became completely demoralized and didn't want to play. This is a guy that the offense wants to play for. Defense needs to step up, get Dak opportunities to go out there, sling the rock, put points on the board. I'm loving Dakota Prescott in fantasy football now. Now that I know that he is going to be with Dallas for the next 4 years, I want Dak Prescott, knowing that the defense fucking sucks for Dallas and that now they can't pay anybody else. So they're probably still going to be the exact same team that they have been for the last couple of years, with the exception of now having CeeDee Lamb, who they drafted, and whoever else they try and draft this year. They're pretty much still the exact same team. So I'm down to have Dak as QB1 in fantasy because he's gonna be chucking the rock up. He's gonna be in close games because the defense isn't gonna fucking create turnovers. So Dak is gonna have a shit ton of opportunities to be either defense is gonna get it together and get him the fucking opportunities to be able to blow teams out the water, or either that defense is gonna continue to suck and he's gonna have to be playing a lot of catch up. He's gonna be playing a lot of catch up, playing from behind, and having to chuck up a lot of deep passes, getting us some big yards, getting us some big touchdowns. There's only one of 2 ways that I see this Dallas offense working out right now. After the signing, after now not having much money to be able to sign any of the other guys that they're going to need to sign. I mentioned that this scratches Russell Wilson off for coming here. This means that they're not gonna be moving on from Dak. They're not gonna draft a quarterback. Dallas's draft scenarios now, okay? Because they're not going to get one in free agency. They're not going to draft a QB now. Now they got Dak. Maybe they go and get Stonehall Studio said, make it rain. Maybe they go and get a late round backup and have that guy learn underneath Dak something or the other. No need for you to keep Andy Dalton. Unless he stays on a veteran's mend. But go get yourself a better backup so that in case something does happen, you got that guy suited and booted and ready to go. I think that this does help Zeke, and I think this makes Zeke better. You don't need to draft wide receivers. It really just needs to be O-line. Like O-line and defense needs to be the 2 focuses for Dallas in the draft. If you can draft offensive linemen and you can kind of clean up that defense, Leighton Vander Esch doesn't seem that he's going to stay healthy. He doesn't seem like he's going to fucking stay healthy. So clean up that defense. I think that'll help you guys out there. And straighten up your offensive line. Maybe get some youth on that line. And yeah, Dak, you deserve every single penny. Dallas Cowboys fantasy stock is up. I'm not going out and getting Zeke, but give me their receivers. Give me Gallup. Give me CD Lamb. Give me Amari Cooper. I would stack Dak and a Dallas receiver on a fantasy team. Dallas draft a safety to hold the top and pass rushers, please. Yeah, you guys need pass rushers, and yes, you definitely need a fucking safety. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much my breakdown. I'm willing to stack up Dak and any of the receivers. I'm not sure how I feel about Zeke. That one, I'm kind of willing to see how it plays out. But I can almost guarantee I'm more so now on the side that Zeke will go back to being regular Zeke that we know, fucking Ewok looking Zeke, that we know now that he has his buddy Dakota under center. It seems like if it's any other quarterback, Zeke ain't shit, and Zeke is worthless to us. So maybe I'm in on Zeke. I don't know. We'll see as time develops and more ADP comes out. How I feel about the breakdown of this team, but Dak got paid. Good on him. Yo, cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum Boys and Girls, what it do. Dilly dilly. Dak Prescott, congratulations to you. Dallas, you guys still fucking suck though. Just want to let you know. All right. I'm kidding, Tino. I'm kidding. But no, for real. Y'all still fucking suck. Hail. Dilly dilly, you guys. Catch us tomorrow with James Coe. We will be live 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Dilly dilly.
Holy shit.